Hi everybody, it's Diane here to make more Christmas cards because she didn't make enough before. But I saw a video Tina Wakely did the first week or so in November, and it was on Gatefold cards, which I've never done that. Maybe some of you have. It's still 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but instead of folding your paper in half, you fold in the ends 2 1/8 inches on each side. And I don't know why, but on my scoreboard, I measured 2 1/8 and it came up a little short. So I measured 2 1/8 and a hair and it was fine. I don't know. And I went and remeasured it and yeah, this is 2 1/8. That is a little short, which is why it's short. I don't know. I don't understand that on my board. But anyway, so here we are. So what she had done was had 3 squares on the front, just glued on one side so it will open. And then she put paper on each panel and then some in here. So as you can see, I'm up to looking for paper for the front. I cut little images and put them on papers here, with the exception of this. I thought these might be okay. This is a heavier cardstock. I would not use lightweight for that or adhere it to a heavier cardstock and cut it out. But so there you go. Cute. And you don't even have to do that. I mean, you can just put whatever you want on there and then it opens that way. But I've never tried that, so I decided to try it. Yeah, I was finding these little images as maybe no surprise to most of you. Putting them on a busy paper just wasn't working. They were getting lost. If you wanted to start with a color cardstock, I think she was using craft. Oh, that's not terrible. That's not a bad idea either. Would save you maybe a little work in this department. Well, okay. We'll use this for this. And I'll do that off camera. And then we'll come back and do some embellishing things. Yeah, I didn't know on, these images how fussy I wanted to get. As you can see, I did some embellishing. I mean, just the deer on the red was a big nothing. Okay, well, no, no. Well, I had a pad here that was not Christmas. What happened to that? Yeah, this one. That's where I got this paper from. No, I don't think off-white. See? Well, these are all off-white then. Okay. Kind of busy in here. What about this one? Oh, that's not bad. It's not great. The reds don't match. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the inside. Just put a pattern paper and then add, Merry Christmas or whatever printed out. That would be nice and easy. Yeah, Dina's point was kind of quick and easy cards was what she was trying to do. And hers were not Christmas. busy. I don't know, are all of these papers going to be too busy? Maybe I should have picked papers by myself. Oh, that's not too bad. That's sort of fun. Okay. All right, we'll use that for the gingerbread folks. All right, well, 2 down. Moving right along, Di. Yeah, I know. No, that's not bright enough for that one. I think that's good. Is it wide enough? Yeah, okay. Okay, one more. Okay, well, it's awfully similar to that other one. Is there anything different? That's where I got the stockings from. Well, that's probably too glitzy, yeah. Isn't that fun? No, too fussy. The images are too little on that. Nope. No. All right. Let me look quickly. Any of these, just look on the front. That's not in there anymore. In case anybody's saying that. Those are too dull. Where'd it go? It's Where's Santa? It's a game you could send people on their cards. Ick. Oh, that's okay. Kind of dark though. No, 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 no. Okay. No. Well, I guess it's this. Okay. I'm going to put the panels on the fronts. And then come back. Dina did leave like a small 1/8 inch border around. I may or may not do that. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want the white to show. It depends on the card. Okay. Yeah. The excitement builds. Will she use a border or not? I don't know. Hang on. Okay, the fronts are glued. I did pick out sentiments to put on the inside. And I am thinking ahead. Make sure you don't do something stupid like that where you can see it. Okay. Whether I'll remember that when we glue is another story. These two are just so down. Mainly because, and I did think of this ahead of time, you know, these are all pattern sheets. So these panels, you know, line it up, Diane, so it's where the cut is, you know. Good. Yeah, good, good, good. No, I don't know what I did. I got one of them turned or something. So to kind of conceal that, I gessoed it down. But actually, I think it looks better anyway. It was pretty bold, so I went ahead and did it on this one then. Okay, that's fine. All right. You know, you can leave it like that. But to my brain, it needs dolling up. I have washi tape. I have trim and ribbons. That's mainly what I'm thinking of is ribbon. So let's see. I have my snowflake punches. I don't think I want to put on, you know, a word or another focal type thing, right? Of course, I didn't get rickrack. That crossed my mind. But I thought, well, let's just see what we have up here already. But rickrack would be pretty good for that, wouldn't it? You know, this trim I have used cut apart. Alright, Diane's having one of those days. I cannot get this pin out of here. Oh, thanks. That's upside down. Now that would be cute. The hearts part. This is one of those older, call it more like a paper ribbon. You guys know what I mean. It's not paper, but it's really stiff, you know, and it's not satiny at all. Okay, that's good. Do we want it on the edges or do we want it in the middle? Maybe middle. Okay. Okay. You know, that's not really bad by itself. I kind of like it. You know what? I think see, I put a couple dots in the corners of the tree. These need a little dotting, I think. And it did cross my mind, if you wanted to do this and you don't have a lot of scrapbook papers, you could use wrapping paper, construction paper, brown paper bag. You could paint or marker on a brown paper bag, book page. So be resourceful there. Okay, that's a little more interesting. What about a couple snowflakes around? Or you do a couple sequins. I don't know if that's too glitzy though with yeah, I told you, it's one of those days with gingerbread people. Alright, let's not push our luck with this stamp. Punch. It's one of those days, it's affecting my brain. Okay, well those don't stand out anyway. Okay, forget that. We can use them somewhere else. Well, we're going to think about that because I don't know. Maybe a ribbon on the edges. And, you know, here's a question. Inside, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, that's too big, isn't it? Oh, that one meets up real well. Okay, I won't worry about that. You know, like I could cut another gingerbread person or a tree or something and put it by it. You know, my first thought was to put another pattern paper on the inside. And you definitely could do that. But I don't know, I felt like with these, you know, just as an example, you have this in here. Well, now you're going to see, you know, really see the white. I didn't like that idea so much, so, or I might put washi tape inside. That's a thought. Oh, I also wanted to mention Dina's video. She does make more than just this gatefold card. If you're interested in viewing, she had, I think it was 3 other ones. Styles. Am I being clear? No, Diane, because it's one of those days. Yeah, you can laugh. That doesn't really match. Okay. All right, either green or is there something on here? Nah, I don't think so. All right, we'll do green. And like in this case, I could put another stocking on the inside. Okay. Well, that one, definitely not bright green. Well, this is actually more like a maroon, but that's not bad. Okay, okay. Yeah, there was a big testimonial there. Well, let's see. There's no green edge on the one side, so do we cut it off? Well, let's cut it with it, and then if we don't like it, we can cut it off, right? Because it doesn't go with this holly. Well, I don't think you really notice it so much. I may trim it off when I glue it down, if she remembers. And being one of those days, who knows, right? Okay, if I remember, I mean. Would the snowflake show up on this at all? No, I didn't think so. Okay. This one, well, I would say red. What about that glitzy red we had before? Ooh, that's sharp. Okay. Glitzy red. All right, well, um, I guess I'm going to kind of finish these off because, if I just, you know, pick another present to stick in here, who cares, right? That's nothing to watch. Oh, that's pretty neat. So now that I would put on the edge. All right, why don't you do that little thing, Diane? Okay, I will. Okay, probably be done. Hang on. Okay, we're all finished. I added a little bit of embellishing because if you think about it, without this, everything's very vertical on these cards that I did, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but I wanted to balance it up a little bit. So washi tape, a sentiment, a couple little images, and then some rubber stamping. You don't have to put anything in here at all. You can just sign your name. You could just put a sentiment. You could put pattern paper over any of this stuff, add more images. I did think these side panels would be nice real estate, if you will, to write notes. If you write inside your cards. Okay. Be aware the backs of your little images here, like this one has a pattern on the back. I think that's fine. It matches. But sometimes the pattern, like you might cut off a word or something might look a little weird. So be aware of that. You might want to back it or gesso it down or something. So she made 3 more because as I was looking for other stuff, I was finding main image things that are, fussy cut, so to speak. I didn't put them on other papers or anything. It's pretty cool. And those are punched out of old book page. You can actually see a little writing on there. I think that's actually pretty cool. That's neat. Whoops. Those are sequins. And lastly, a tree. See, like, that's okay. But yeah, you may run into a bit of a snag on some B-side papers, they call it. Okay, well, I think these are pretty cool. Different for me. And I was thinking too, you know, birthday cupcakes, or if it was a child's, you could have a circle with, like, you know, the year they're turning, you know, an 8 or something. Valentine's Day hearts, Easter eggs. You know, it doesn't have to be a holiday. The ones Dina showed were not, you know, an everyday thing. You could make them much plainer and just have kind of what she did, more like just 3 squares. They don't have to be images. I mean, you know, you could take it as far as you want. You could add more stuff to this. You don't have to add the ribbon at all. So, yeah, there's probably 101 things you could do with this style. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a good day.